Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're continuing exploring this Mason's workshop, whatever it was called. We're in the basement where it seems the Selûnite worshipping was going on, but we found out that this is a trapped location. I guess they've got traps up to protect against thieves, and we've already fallen prey of one. Let's keep going and see what we can find. Hopefully there's no more traps, but I wouldn't count on it. Go around the outside rather than down through the middle. Because if I was hiding traps, I would put them down the central path. Harvest of Memory. Brought to the Shadowfell, which is a reflection of the world you're in, and a dark reflection too, rife with wickedness and twisted echoes and despair. By their Raven Queen, the Shadarkai are elves. Not elves like you might find along the Sword Coast, but elves that reflect their home with their physiology and attitude. On the whole, they are cruel, nasty-minded people who are nonetheless singularly devoted to their queen and her domain of power. That domain is life and death, and in their unwavering fealty to their mistress, the Shadarkai perform the thankless duty of ferrying the memories of the dead for her to admire in a kind of memory-based menagerie. I'm wondering if that guy we met who was investigating the murderess, if he was a follower of the Raven Queen, since he did have a pet raven. I don't know. This cultural analysis spends a good number of pages on Luskan, tucked like a gold filling, or some would say a pus-filled abscess, at the mouth of the river Mirar. Luskan is a city of merchant princesses, swarthy bandit princes, and the most diverse cutthroat and fractured cabal of pirates on Toril. Torn into factions, these piratical groups are known as ships. Here the book details each faction with a frankly dizzying attention to detail. The one point of interest is that the ship Kurth faction are in fact controlled by a secret mercenary company of drow. Okay. Oh. Shadows and a wraith. We fought a wraith before, I think. Yeah, with Oliver, I think his name was, the kid, when we were playing hide and seek. So for you guys, we need to put light. This creature gains the ability to blend into the shadows and become invisible, while in sunlight, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. So yeah, no bonuses if we put you in light. Where's the wraith? Over here with the glowing eyes. What about you? Kind of the same. Level 7, 87 health, AC 13. These things are level 5, 31 health, AC 13. So it seems to be just a slightly higher level, but more or less the same. Okay. They are unfortunately way too far away. I bet even with jumping, she can't make it that far. Maybe. Let's see. That's as far as you can get. No. So we're gonna have to shoot the bow instead. Reasonable damage. We'll pull out your melee weapons and have you run forward some. And I guess that'll be the end of your turn. No, don't strength drain on me. That's not cool. We're going to waste our sneak attack on you. No, we aren't, because we don't have the opportunity to sneak attack. That's probably even worse. Either way, Astarion can easily kill you.
Spill some blood.
Unless he critically misses. And then misses again. There you go. Not an easy kill if you're gonna roll that bad. I guess, and then just move on. 85%. And he misses 2 of the attacks. Fantastic. I mean, at least they don't do that much damage. Aura of Vile Oblivion. Okay, that's different. Are you trying to talk, Shadow? Now, what is this Aura of Vile Oblivion? All nearby light sources get extinguished when the Wraith is nearby. Okay. That's fine, I suppose.
What's the plan?
You aren't vulnerable to Radiant. The others are. Yeah. So I'm thinking we go with Spirit Guardians and then just have her run past. We know there's these two. Another one was back here. I don't know if they sort of leave to the shadow plane or if they're still in a square, just invisible. But I think there are 3 enemies up on this ledge. But I doubt we can get to all 3 with Spirit Guardians, but maybe. Well, that's probably the easiest way to get lots of hits in. Let's have you actually just move up there first. Nice on the blindness. I approve. You can run past if I need you to. First, just move forward. Then we'll do Spirit Guardians. Okay. That should generally protect Astarion from any of them showing up to melee. Hopefully.
Another fight. Let's go.
Varric could hit this one. Or he could focus his efforts down here. So you resist acid, thunder, fire, lightning, and cold, and are immune to poison and necrotic. Are there any other elements besides those? Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, thunder. No, I think that's all of them there. So I could go with something like force. Or I could attack with some of these elements, knowing that it'll take half damage. Or I could just try and take out some of these other guys. I mean, that one didn't attack, which weirds me out. So I don't necessarily want to just kill it, because it seemed like it was trying to talk or something. Part of me is thinking magic missile. Magic missile there might kill it with the bonuses we get to taking out enemies. And then 2 more magic missiles over there, which will do full damage. It's not an amazing option. But sure. That was not sufficient. Darn. I guess just pull back a bit so that if it comes up to the edge, you're not going to get into its doom circle. Alright. Could have Minthara attack here. I kind of want to get her down here. Take on that thing. Path interrupted. You can't actually jump there? Yeah, you can. Because that just puts out light, yeah? So yeah, there's no penalty for her walking into it. Because I'm thinking we'll have her jump down there. Astarion can go down as well. And then the 2 of them can focus on putting as much damage into it as they can. And we leave this one to Shadowheart. So you jump there. Good camera angle. Astarion, what can you do to get down here? You can almost just make it. Sadly, not quite. That is a shame. Bonus action to just jump the last little bit. I mean, either way, it uses a bonus action, so let's just have you dash so you have more movement capability. Then he can get fully over here.
Guessing.
Minthara.
Thirst for combat.
Let's move you here. You can't use your offhand, right? Then Astarion. You will get all... No, just 2 attacks. I mean, good amount of damage. Not quite dead, though.
Yes.
That'll be the end of both of your turns. Haha. Yes, please. Just walk into that damage range. Critical miss. Yes. Attack it back, please. Nice. Perfect. Another one dead. The last 2 we don't know where they are. They were kind of over here. I think. Shadow blend. Yeah. What do I want to do with you guys?
Can't give up.
Can I get you down here safely? Yes. Let's put you
Got to press on.
with them. I guess mainly with Astarion. But realistically, hopefully protecting all of them. And then... I don't know, you've got an action left. So, Cure Wounds on Astarion. We're running a little low on spells. So I'll need to keep that in mind.
What now?
Can you safely get down here? You can. So that's not too far to fall. Alright, join the group. You also have an action, but no one to target, so summon our friend. Okay, shadows. I don't like that they can attack and then vanish back into the shadows so that we aren't really able to do anything on our turn. Can I adjust turn order? No. I guess just cluster everyone together. Hopefully she'll get her sentinel ability.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Sure. Yeah, see, how do you respond to that? Ow, how much damage did you do? 20? No. 7 plus 4. Okay, 26 is what she did to it. Yes. No. Struck by melee attack, your attacker must succeed dexterity saving throw or fall prone. I mean, that sounds nice, but I was hoping this would do damage. Is this once per day? Doesn't specify that. Then sure. Immune to prone, but at least it's still standing there. I don't know how we're going to deal with you if you can just pop in, attack, and then leave. That's frustrating.
Well, so much for peace.
Might as well take that guy out. Critical miss. Dude.
My faith will protect me.
Okay, might as well take this guy out. There we go.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, not a lot we can do while we're just waiting for it to show itself. Because I don't think that we can do the same thing. I don't think it's physically here. So I can't target its location. Visibility ends early if attacks, moves, cast spell, takes damage. If we make it take damage, I just don't... Didn't seem like... no? Maybe it is physically there. Well, kind of wish I'd realized that. I did not necessarily intend you to move. I don't think I have anything that targets an area. Unless we go into inventories.
I won't give in.
Send to Minthara.
Let me strike.
Throw. Please. Okay. Throw. An alchemist fire. Here, right? Let me just verify. Yeah, there. There you go. Deal with it. Bonus... No, she's got a bonus action, but... for a second attack. I guess just shoot it. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to deal with those sorts of circumstances, though. Where they're just invisible. Because it feels dumb to try and use pathing to figure out where they're standing, but I don't have a better option.
This feels good.
You'll catch on fire if you go there, but it's probably still worth it.
Sounds like fun.
I'll take the 0 damage, yes. Oh, come on.
Time to move.
Being on fire is not ideal. Nice. Alright, please stop being on fire soon. Perfect.
A happy, faded memory comes to you. A woman walking along a beach, holding hands with her husband-to-be. You can almost taste the sour ale that once clung to this soul's breath. He was insensible when the shadows came for him. You sense this one hid for days as the sounds of battle got closer and closer to town. He didn't even care who won, so long as it ended.
Alright, let's go
Ready.
back up here where we were exploring before. We've got a bunch of these vestiges.
Calloused hands work a hammer and chisel around a massive slab of rock. Months from now, a face will take shape.
Oh, so this one was the mason themselves.
A distant memory of a man stretching his back with a groan. Another day of hauling masonry blocks done. Before the shadows, there was once a house full of warmth and children's laughter in this one's life. No more.
That's sad. Speak with dead. Nice. A rich and fertile land. This ancient map depicts the area surrounding Moonrise Towers in detail, depicting a fusion of local fauna, deer, rabbits, black bears, and flora, with special emphasis placed on areas of prolific foraging.
No traps, please.
I agree, no traps, please. Flow of the Chianthar. I think we've read that one. Yeah. Seluna's devotee. This diary records the life of John Medellin. He suffered from lycanthropy, becoming a werebear at the advent of the full moon. Cured of his condition by a priestess of Seluna, John Medellin exchanged his claws for a great sword and a cause. He would keep this priestess, her name was Erlona, safe from all trouble on the highways and byways. Further, he would bear witness to her many miracles, for Erlona was a saint of the goddess, and gifted even more than he could have imagined. They never fell in love, though their friendship was quite something. Alright, let's check out this side before we look at everything on that table. And I did see the gilded chest at the end. Hopefully that one's not also trapped.
I'll take that.
Random scroll. Moonrise diagram. A carefully drawn diagram of Moonrise Towers. A circle of red ink draws your attention, as though something has been stashed in the tower's prison dungeon. Okay. I wonder if that's now marked somewhere on our map.
What's that?
Logbook 112. 1371. 1371 is like 121 years ago, if I'm remembering the date that BG3 takes place. This hefty book is labeled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. 6 Uktar, sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits up north. Village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. 9 Uktar, a group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They've set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox cubs died, paying this new group a visit tomorrow. 10 Uktar, visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around, claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. Tolbuktar. Mudslide did the trick, buried half their farming equipment, and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here, sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting House of Sylvanas. That sounded vaguely familiar, so I think we might have read that book. Obviously button, probably secret door there. Check that out in a bit. Just want to make sure I'm not going to miss anything else in this room of interest. Jake's Encyclopedia of Eels. We have read a book about eels. It's probably this one. Yeah, I think we've read that one already. Secret Societies of the Sword Coast exposed. Harper's. Might have even read this one. Yeah, we've read this as well. So let's now check out down here. Mason's letter. Alfred, you're probably surprised that I'm writing, though no more surprised than me. You warned me of Thorm's malice, yet I took up hammer and trowel to build that cursed tower. You warned me of coming war, yet I built the prison that would contain his foes. You warned me. I did not listen. It is my deepest regret, and I must atone. I know more about the tower's construction than anyone, and possess innumerable tools and supplies besides. Gather your allies at last light, and let us devise a plan to infiltrate Moonrise. Ketheric plans for war. He expects to face halberds and staves in light of day. We will end him with a dagger to the back before he can so much as raise a blade. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope that you'll try. Your brother Morfred. Don't really need the silver plates and stuff. Mason's log. How quickly things changed. The Thorms are Selûnite through and through, or so I believed. Perhaps Ketheric only covered for Melodia, and with her death, and then his daughters, his faith died too. But to turn to Shar, it beggars belief. Ketheric's justiciars are growing greater in number, and more determined to rout out any traces of Selûne in Wraithwin. Why do they think this town was built? One cannot rip out the foundations of a building and expect it to remain standing. Brother and I remain the last 2 bastions of Our Lady of Silver in the town. A few, the trusting few, come to worship in secret by moonlit nights. Others, converts all. Whether they truly believe, I cannot say. Impossible, isn't it? Sick of standing idle while justiciars gain power in our humble town? What will become of us if we allow it? I met a man who was no man, touched by a devil, or maybe worse, but he offered me something I couldn't refuse. Help. The time is now. Ketheric's justiciars, their stronghold in the temple below, they will be wiped out. All of them. I didn't ask how. I just want them gone. Let the Harpers have Harpers have at Ketheric now. They'll make short work of him. Yeah. Met a man who was touched by a devil, or maybe worse. We know that the temple was routed because a bunch of demons or devils or whatever, those big creatures ran through and basically just slaughtered all of them. So I wonder if that's how that started, is this Mason agreed to help or accept help from this man touched by a devil. Investigate the Selûnite resistance. Okay, so we can look into it. We'll definitely take that book. Then another gilded chest. Can everyone please determine if it's trapped? Oh, it's totally trapped. Fantastic.
Don't touch me.
Can you disarm this trap before we set it off this time? 21. We're getting some higher DCs. 20 on a 21. It is very rare when Astarion misses a roll. Give it another shot. I mean, he's got a plus 11 to 14. Should be good. Yeah, that'll be plenty. I'm guessing this is just another decoy. And the real treasure is after we push that button.
No time to rest.
Helmet of Arcane Acuity. Whenever you deal damage with a weapon attack, you gain Arcane Acuity for 2 turns. And I think that is just boost to your attack rolls or saves or something. Yeah, affected entity has a +1 bonus to its spell attack rolls and spell difficulty class for each remaining turn. Again, we don't have anyone who goes back and forth between melee and spells very much. So, I mean, maybe Shadowheart, but more healing is better.
Still breathing, despite everything. Can't slow down.
Yeah. I mean, that wasn't nothing. Maybe that's their big secret treasure, but I doubt it. I'm guessing this button opens a secret door here. And that will lead farther on. But we're going to save that for next time. So I will see you then as we continue exploring this secret Mason Selenite worshipping location. See y'all then. Bye.